Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about what use cases there are for ChatGPT, Claude AI, Gemini AI, aka LLMs. What can they do? What can they not do? What are their use cases, essentially, right? This is part of an AI series where I'm teaching people how to make AI from scratch. If you just want to learn AI and how it operates too, this is also for you, but this is good for beginners, and also professionals can also learn from this. I said also twice, I know. But yes, so this is for beginners and pros, and it's a whole AI series. So I recommend please watching my first and second video of this series so you understand the structure of this course, but otherwise you can just hop in and just start learning. Okay, so we're going to go through almost all the use cases like LLMs pretty much, right? LLM is ChatGPT, Claude AI, Gemini AI. A lot of these models that you guys are used to are LLMs. Specifically, GPT-3 is the model, right? Or GPT-4 or 4.0. These are the actual model names that are actual LLMs, but we're not going to get too technical here. I'll just say the broad terms that everyone knows so I don't confuse anybody, right? So I also use Claude AI. That's my favorite one. I believe it has better outputs than ChatGPT, but ChatGPT has a lot more cool, neat features that you might like and that no one else has right now. And also I'm gonna show you Google Gemini as well for their video generation. Okay, so let's get it out the way. I'll do the flashy cool stuff first. LLMs do not make videos. Let me just clarify that. LLMs do not make videos. What LLMs do, like right now if I'm typing, this is like for an LLM. LLMs send the text that you're asking to a video generation model. So the models that make videos using text, it's two models. It's an LLM attached to a video model. So the LLM gets the text and sends it to the video model. That's what actually happens. So if I go into Gemini, I'm using the VO3 model. Essentially, it makes videos for text. So I'm gonna say, make a video of a beautiful woman eating popcorn while running. This is interesting. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to let it kind of make the video now. So it's going to make the video. It takes about 1 to 2 minutes to generate the video. But this is one of the things that LLMs can do is LLMs can send code or text to video models and make videos with a description that you describe. So it's going to make this video, right? In the meantime, I'm going to show you other ones as that loads, right? So they can understand emotions. So I'm not feeling well. My cat unalive themselves today, right? So pretty much unalive means like they died or whatever, essentially. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT this, and it says, "I'm really sorry you're going through this, losing a pet, especially in such a heartbreaking way. It's devastating. Your cat was part of your life, your routine, your heart. It's okay to cry." This thing is emotionally intelligent, so that's really cool, right? So there's that. Then you ask it for dating advice. So let's see some dating advice. I'm gonna switch to Claude. I'm just gonna show off all the models, but Claude, I'm gonna ask it for dating advice. Same thing as ChatGPT, pretty much, but I like the output better. I met a girl and I don't know if she likes me. What should I do to find out? Cool. So there's no girl, you guys. Relax. Okay, so it's like it's asking you, does she seem genuinely happy to see you and engage in conversation? Does she laugh at your jokes or seem to enjoy your company? Does she initiate conversation or she's just hanging out? Does she remember things you told her or ask about your life? These are some pretty good tips right there. Makes sense, and then it goes on in more detail, right? So yeah, the thing with ChatGPT, it has like prettier outputs, I will say, 'cause it uses emojis and stuff, which is really cool. But okay, cool. Now you can screenshot images and put them inside and ask about the image. So it can read text on images and it can describe images. Now, let me clarify this. LLMs do not see images. It's the same thing as the video. LLMs, if you see me do video image generation, also no. Right now, this is just reading images or analyzing images. It's a LLM attached to a model that can see the image, probably a CNN version. But long story short, it's a LLM like ChatGPT that's connected to a model that can read images, and they work together. Okay, LLMs cannot read images. All right. So let's say I want to screenshot something. Let's screenshot. Let me do apple. Let me do peach pie. pie. So I'm gonna hold Windows Shift S or just use the cropping tool, whatever you want. And I'm gonna crop this. Cool. And I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. I prefer images in ChatGPT over Claude, but I'm gonna hit Control V to put the image in there. What is this? Yeah, it's the image of a peach pie. It knew it was a peach pie, which is crazy. Not even apple pie. It knew it was a peach pie. But that could be because the internet. I got this picture directly from the internet. If I made my own peach pie and showed the image, it probably wouldn't have guessed it so easily. But hey, it's right. And let's say I want to do some text, right? I can ask it, what does this say? Oh, there's the video, you guys. Give me 1 second. I want to finish what I was doing before I forget. What is this? Paste the image. Cool. Yeah, it read it. It said peach pie. Interface element, possibly a search tag or file name. Hey, even knows where it possibly came from, right? And you can also upload images. You can upload images from it as well to kind of figure out what it is. So I just uploaded an image. What is this? Yeah, it says a logo, human brain playing cards, suit, spade, clubs, and that is correct. Yeah, pretty much got it right. It's brain with heart, suit, and clubs inside. Cool, and diamond as well. So that was pretty straightforward. Now let's watch this video that he made. All right, I would not say this is too bad, to be honest with you. It's actually pretty good. I didn't specify too many things in it. I can generate 2 more videos today. Hey, I'm cool with that. I'm done generating videos. But hey, you just saw an example of what LLM combined with a video can do. Sorry, LLM is such a tongue twister, but we're gonna get through it together, you guys. Cool. So that was that. Let's see, giving them dating advice, screenshot images, and showing it. Yeah, planning trips, right? So we'll use ChatGPT for this is because it has a prettier format of the stuff. So plan me a trip to Hawaii, right? So yeah, and it's gonna plan you a whole trip to Hawaii. I think it's asking me which island I prefer. 6 days. Actually, so it says what island? Let's say Oahu. Yeah, let's give you details. Transportation, rent for car for access. All right. I want to go to Oahu and show me how much money everything costs. Yeah, let's have it generate that for us. Cool. So it tells you the ticket price for economy, 500 if booked 5 to 6 weeks out. Tells you when to buy it. Best strategy: fly midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday, not on weekends. He's giving you tips on when to buy as well. 2 people going, it'd be $1,000. It's pretty much telling you. Average hotel. It even has a website link to the flipping. Bruh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, and then Expedia is another one it gave you. It gives you the price optional upgrade. Car rentals, even the price, even gives you the website to go rent the car itself. Yeah, parking tells you how much feet parking costs. Total car cost, bruh, it's crazy. Activities, how much each one costs, and it gives you links to. Oh, sorry. It gives you links to the pricing of. Wait, what is this? Wow, it actually send you straight to the car share. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. Average dining gives you food costs. Estimated trip total. The total trip cost is gonna be 5K. Lower to 4K. Okay, yeah, and it gives you the money saving tips. Pretty much, yeah, helps you plan trips. Sorry about that. Now we can create workouts. Now for workouts, I prefer Claude, but you can use ChatGPT as well because it's prettier. Matter of fact, I'll do it in both. make me a workout for growing a bigger bit. I go to the gym 3 days a week. Cool. I'm gonna grab the same prompt and put it into ChatGPT. If you don't know what a prompt is pretty much a question, a command, or just a random statement you're saying to an LLM. That's all it is. It's pretty much talking to it. Talk to an LLM is prompting. So when you text somebody, you're texting someone. Like when I text someone, the texting is pretty much prompting, right? You don't text an AI, you prompt it. Same concept, right? So this conversation is like a text message like line. Is more like this is a prompting, okay? Just so y'all understand what prompting is in case you don't know what prompting is. Trying to make this friendly for technical and non-technical people. Cool. So yeah, pretty much gives you the workout plan. Gives you key tips for maximizing glute growth, okay? And it tells you to eat your protein, which very important. Yep, we know that. And then, like I said, ChatGPT has it come out a lot nicer as well. Not as much detail. And okay, it has a rest days, protein intake, mind muscle connection, progressive overload. Okay, cool. Right. So you can make workout plans. Now, it also can create study plans. Okay. So let's say make me a study plan. I'm gonna tell it to include links to videos and pages for, let's say I want to be an eye doctor, construction worker. Let's do eye doctor, right? And then keep in mind for the workouts, you can do sports as well. Like you can do, instead of doing like gym workout, you could be like give you a workout for being a basketball player, or give you a workout for being a professional sprinter and stuff like that as well. Okay, cool. So I asked it to make a study plan for me for becoming an eye doctor. And it gave me videos I can watch right here. That's an hour and 12-minute video. Cool. Approaching, Give me links. Okay, and it's, wow, it's a bunch of videos. Cool. Week 3, exam prepped. Okay, cool. Flashcards. And it gives you some advice, image practice, flashcards, question bank drills, case study review, video lectures. It gives you the whole 9. So how to use links, Cool. So that's for creating study plans. Next, you can ask it to give you financial advice. This one I'm going to put into ChatGPT, just because it'll come out a little nicer. But Claude will give better output, in my opinion. But hey, we'll try both, whatever. Make me... I want to become rich, like $500,000 a year, and I work at a gas station right now, making, how much do you make at a gas station? I'll just say a random number. I actually don't know, like $30K a year. Give me a step-by-step plan. Step-by-step plan. So pretty much, I want to become rich, like $500,000 a year, and I work at a gas station right now making $30,000 a year. Give me a step-by-step plan to become rich. I actually want to put this in both. Let that load. Make a new prompt, or a new chat, sorry. Cool. And also, keep in mind, I am using the paid versions of these platforms. So the cheap free ones might not work as well as the ones I'm using right now. Just keep that in mind, just to preface that. I only pay like, I think $40 a month for all my AI stuff. I lied, it's probably more than that. I think it's 20 for this one, 20 for the other one, and then a couple more like $5 ones. Long story short, I think it's $20 for the paid one, $20 for the other one as well, paid. But you get the idea. This did not load. Okay, so let's read this. So, breakdown of trading time for money, invest in high income skills. So pretty much you need to break out trading time for money, which is true. If you want to get rich, you need to trade your time for money. Trade your time for money. Invest in high income skills, okay, and leverageable, scalable income sources. Step-by-step tailored for someone started at a gas station. So it's going to make a tailored plan for you to get rich. All right, cut unnecessary expenses. Save at least 20 to 30% of your paycheck. Live with roommates or family if possible to reduce rent. That's valid. Learn about money. Rich Dad or Rich Dad Poor Dad. The Millionaire Fast Lane. I will teach you to be rich. So just still need to read or listen to these books. Not bad. Rich Dad Poor Dad. I might avoid that one if I was you, but to each their own, right? Do whatever you want. Pick a high income skill to learn. Choose one from below. All can get you 10K plus a month. Copywriting, software development / AI engineering, sales, trading or flipping like cars, electronics, digital marketing, ads, CEO, social media. Maybe I should get into flipping cars. I never thought about that actually. Okay, sorry. See, I'm getting ideas. Yeah, I might have to write this down. Sorry, let me focus. Stage 2, and that's stage 1, right? It told you stage 2 is now skill building and hustle. That's so funny. 3 to 12 months. Oh wait, the first stage is 0 to 3 months. It even tells you how long the stages are. 3 months. That's true. 3 to 12 months. Build a new skill to freelance or get a better paying job. Take a free or low cost course from Coursera, YouTube, or Udemy. Learn practical skills. Learn practical skills, not just theory. That is very true. Start freelancing or a side hustle. Upwork, Fiverr, Contra, TopTool. Never heard of TopTool, but that's cool. Or flip items from garage sales, Facebook, eBay for a profit. Reach 2K to 5K a month from your new income stream. Once you do this, quit the gas station job and go full time. Oh wow, that's crazy, but cool. Anywho, and then it goes from there. How to get rich. It's like I think it's a 3-year plan. 3 to 7 years. Yeah, whatever. Anywho, you get the idea. Join communities, meetups, find mentors. Always be learning. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you get the idea, guys. I wonder what this one made. Just to show it off a little bit, and then let me see. Oh, actually, this one was not as detailed. I mean, it's not wrong too, but I did like the other one, the other response better. But this one's giving you specific fields. So both weren't bad. Keep learning. Yeah, I'll say ChatGPT beat Claude on that one for sure. Cause this is a really good plan with some nice details. This one has some details too, but if you don't know about money and stuff like that, you have a hard time understanding this. Cause I know what it's trying to tell me. I understand what's going on with this, but someone that has no idea how money works and they're young, or they're older, they just don't know how money works. This wouldn't work for them. So yeah. All right, cool. So now financial advice. It can read Excel and CSVs. So you know, like Excel tables and CSVs and all that jazz. Let me open up something that you guys, that I don't care y'all see. Google Sheet. Let me open up something random. What's a random? Okay, I can show y'all this. It's from reselling, yeah. So pretty much, I can load this table if I wanted to into ChatGPT. So let me save it actually. Where is it? Download. So you can download it as an Excel sheet, or you can download it as a CSV. I'll do CSV for now. And then I'm gonna exit out of this, exit out of this. Then I'm gonna upload that to Claude. Upload file. Just upload this. What is this? And you can do the same thing with ChatGPT as well. So in ChatGPT, you can upload images via the. Oh, I showed you guys that earlier actually. But yeah, you can upload Excel sheets too inside. What is this? Yeah, it can read the Excel sheet. So there's that. That's really cool. Make recipes based on information. Make me a meal using chicken, beans, basic seasonings. Yep, make me a meal using chicken, beans, and basic seasonings. And gives you the ingredients and the instructions on how to cook it. So it gives you instructions and the ingredients you need, which is really cool, right? Next one, the most famous one that everyone loves this for. I'm using Claude for this 1000% because Claude is better at this than ChatGPT. Is writing code, right? Vibe coding. Let's just call it what it is. So I'm going to ask it to make me an entire app and then modify the app just typing, without actually coding anything, right? And I'm gonna show you it working too. So make me an app that tracks my finances using Python. I will specify the language. Actually, no, I'm not going to specify the language. Let me make it super plain. Make me an app that tracks my finances. Hit enter. Cool. Now we're going to watch it do its magic. Cool. What language is this? Looks like JavaScript, and I believe is what it's programming with. But long story short is these things can program entire apps. Now, will the apps be fully functional? Will the apps be fully, you can just ship this now to a client, make money? No, you're going to have to know some programming a little bit to at least use these things. But good news, you can learn how to program using these things as well, right? Studying. So teach me how to program Python. Right? So if I ChatGPT teach you how to program Python, step 1, so, and it tells you install this, which is correct. Choose an editor, one or the other, replit. No need to install. Like, you can start coding right now. Learning how to code right now in 5 minutes. Start coding. Less than that. In 2 minutes, start learning how to code. And it's teach you right now, step by step, how to program. Right? So, yeah. But anywho, the app's still being made. So it can teach you how to program. And in matter of fact, it can even ask you, like, it can quiz you. I was going to show you that later, but the app's being built right now. So give me quiz questions to test my knowledge. Yeah, so right. So you can ask it to give you quiz questions. Right, and then, yeah. So you can answer the questions right here. So I'm going to say, what will this code print? 10. That's A. Shift enter. What type of data is this? This is an int. It's a. Oh no, it's string. Haha, you almost got me. Yeah, whatever, right? 3 is C. Watch me get this wrong. People are gonna judge me so hard. Define a function. A. How many questions are this? Oh crap, it's a lot of questions. It tells you how to submit it, but I'm just gonna submit it like I'll listen to it. So it's telling you to write it like this, which is fine. 2B, 3C, and then we'll do 4. Oh wow, I can't type to save my life. 4A. Yeah, let's just submit that and see what happens. Nice, I'll give you answers, and it tells you if you're right or wrong, and it explains a little bit what's going on. Yeah, and it asks you, do you want to build a project next, all that kind of jazz. So that's really cool. So we have our app now, red, blue, green. That's beautiful. Balanced trend, not fully working. And yeah, but you can see that it has started the process of building an app for you, right? So let's say I have a problem with the balance trend. I'll tell it, oh, the balance trend is not working, right? So now it's going to fix the problem essentially on its own, right? And you can also copy and paste this code into your own thing. Oh, because it needs data. That's why it needs data. Cool, right? So matter of fact, I'll do a different prompt. Make a Python app that does something random. Cool. And I'm gonna show you when I copy and paste the code. I can modify the code, and also if your code's messing up, having errors, you can put the errors into Claude AI or ChatGPT, and it can fix the errors for you essentially, right? But as it's doing that, let's move on to the next example of what this thing can do. Translation. It can translate. Translate. Boom. 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 Into Korean. Translate boom boom into Korean. And it gave me how to say it in Korean. Even gives you the pronunciation, boom boom or kung kung, right? And then just to show you another feature of ChatGPT, how you can learn from this thing, I'm gonna show you the app on my phone, right? This is on my phone. If y'all can see it right there. If you tap on it, you see something kind of like this is what you'll probably see. If you tap in the right corner, that white circle, it's like a white circle with like these lines into it. If you tap that, boop, I can't see. You'll see this pop up, and you can talk to it. Hello, what's up?
Hey there, I can hear you loud and clear. How's it going? Let me know if there's anything specific you need help with or if you just want to chat.
Yeah, can you translate boom boom into Korean, please?
Sure thing. Boom boom in Korean is often just said as boom boom, which sounds pretty similar. If you need anything else, just let me know.
You know, that's a good point. Maybe translate the word jumping jacks into Korean.
In Korean, jumping jacks is usually translated as 팔 벌려뛰기. If you have any other words or phrases you want to translate, feel free to ask.
Can you say it a little bit slower, actually?
Of course, in Korean, jumping jacks is translated as 팔 벌려뛰기. Let me know if that pace is better or if there's anything else I can do for you.
Cool. As you guys can see, that's the language translation features. Cool. Let's check out the app. So what's gonna happen is, so I'm gonna copy this app, right? I'm gonna copy it and place it into something called a code editor. Programmers know what this is. If you're not a programmer, this doesn't. What the heck? Hold on. 1 second. Your boy can't multitask. Yeah. So if you're a programmer, you know what this is, like a code editor, or IDE, or whatever. Essentially, I'm gonna just I'm gonna copy and paste this code into that editor and just run the code. I just copy it, pasted it directly from Claude AI and what it made. If this would load in time, all right, cool. It's done loading, so I'm gonna copy this, paste, and we're just gonna run it and see what kind of happens. Right click. Oh, actually, it's still loading indexes right here. All right, cool. As that loads, let's move on to another feature. So we're gonna use ChatGPT for this. I would say go to tools, go to search the web. You can ask it for news updates, right? Like currently, like situations in the world or where you're from. But at the same time, I'm gonna show you the summarization feature as well. These models are really good at summarizing things. So let's say I want to summarize. Summarize. I can't spell summarize. I keep putting dummarize. What is the summarize into 3 sentences the news for the US today? Cool. So summarize into 3 sentences the news for the US today. Let's see what it's got for me. Oh wow. Maybe I shouldn't read this. Y'all get the idea. We're not gonna dive deep into these things. There's also YouTube videos for this stuff as well, or like the links to the websites where this information is from. Okay, you know, I'm not going to read this one. Let me move on really quick. Let me just quickly. Sorry guys, caught me off guard. Let's run the app. So right click, run the app. What in the world? Oh, okay. Choice 1 through 5. Generate single prop. About this, so I'll type in 4. Hit enter. Cool. Okay, this app actually does work. Okay, cool. It works. But I want to show it off. It making a visual. So let's do. Can you give the app a GUI? Please. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Cool. And then as that's doing its thing, I'm going to move on to the next feature that they can do really well as that's being generated. Is the next feature that they can do really well is create stories. Create me a love story about, come on now, about a mechanic and a surfer. Yeah, let's do that. So they're really good at creating stories. Wrenches and Waves. That's the name is Wrenches and Waves. I might have to create this movie now. This is crazy. And it's creating a little story you can read. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, it's writing the story. Oh, stop. Please stop. Okay, cool. You can stop them from generating to everything that it wants to generate. It's still making the app. Cool. So the next feature I want to show off is create dialogue. So now these are kind of prompts where you can create dialogue of a character. So let's say you want ChatGPT to use, if you want to use ChatGPT for a game character or some type of character to create unique dialogue, you can tell it you are an elf from Africa. Talk like one when I talk to you. You are in a fantasy game. Cool. And so I gave it a command to talk a certain way. Greetings, traveler. You stand before Nakot. I'm not even gonna say that. Nakonta of the dunes, the whispering elf of the obsidian savannah. The winds carry stories. What do you see in these lands? I'm lost. Let's see what it says next. Ah, you are adrift like a leaf in the Harmattan winds. Worry not, wanderer. Nakota shall guide you. Tell me now, where did your spirit last know peace? All right, you win the Grammys or whatever the award is for acting. Cool. That was pretty cool. Let's see if the generator is done. The code's done being generated. Let me put this code here. Control A, Control V. Let me just run this, see what happens. Oh wow! And it made, I guess, quote unquote, an app or a beautiful whatever. You get the idea. It made something with code, right? And now let's say I have an error in my code. And I do this, and I run it. Right? It's like, oh, errors. So what I would do is if I copy and paste the entire code, it does this, and then I copy paste the error. It does this. I just send that over, and this is the essence of vibe coding. It tells you at line 401 you have app equals da da da, but nothing after the equal sign. Let me fix that for you, and it's right. I did erase that line, and now it's fixing the code right now as we speak. So yeah, and let's finish off this video with creating images. Let's create an image. Now, LLMs cannot create images. Once again, it's a partnership. It's two models working together to do something. The LLM gets your question, command, or whatever you want, sends that to the image model, and this model generates that image. So there's two models combined. LLMs do not make images. They just talk to the model that makes the images for you. Okay? So, it's still doing its magic. All right, cool. So let's say make an image of Beyonce. It might actually block this. Beyonce kissing a squirrel. It might block this. I think there's guidelines. Yeah, people's faces. Yeah. This model, the ChatGPT's image model, doesn't allow you to make images of people. Grok 2 model does. I should low-key use Grok 2 model, but it's okay. Sure, whatever. It's gonna make someone that looks similar to Beyonce or a diva or something like that. It said. So that's gonna create that image. And in the meantime, it's not done coding yet. All right, it's done coding. So I'm gonna copy this code, put it here. Control A, Control V. Run it again. It works just as fun as before. So the error was fixed, as you can see. And you can make your thing prettier and stuff like that. Make more beautiful apps and all that jazz. But you get the general idea of what they can do. You guys have seen what it can do before. Oh yeah, I'm doing the kissing the squirrel thing. It's taking a moment. You're taking a while. I'll let it load. I'll come back. Okay. Wow, that's actually really pretty. Wow, I would actually use this for something. That's crazy. That's actually really pretty. You can download these too and stuff like that. And if you don't like the image, you can modify the image as well Can you make the girl Caucasian? So you can modify the image by telling it, modify some stuff for me, right? And voila, same image, but is it the same exact image? The squirrel looks slightly different, but hey, it's almost identical to the previous image. Literally almost identical. That's crazy. That's really powerful. Cool. So that shows you that you can create images with this, with ChatGPT and stuff like that. And then I did it again with Claude AI making the app. I asked for something a little simpler. Because the thing with AI is you guys gotta understand the outputs are randomized. So sometimes it might make something really cool, or it might make something really not cool. So here's the app. Looks a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. If I click this, the code for it's all there, so I can copy and paste it to put it into an IDE and run it from there, modify, do whatever. But essentially, yeah, this is like a already ready to go app. That's crazy. And it actually already works right here. We're not even in an IDE or editor or anything. It just works right here. So you can actually check your code to see if it works. It's crazy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, and keep in mind also if you're a programmer, you might want to know API stuff or how to do this, without using the oh my gosh, the word's leaving me. If you want to make an app revolving around these models or a business revolving around these models and things like that, yeah, you can do this, right? Because ChatGPT and Claude have APIs that allow you to program directly without having to use these interfaces. So you can make a lot of apps and businesses revolving around these LLMs or these image models or these video models, right? Even Gemini, they also have a API, I believe, as well. So you can use these things to create apps and businesses, or even like create your own personal workflow or something like that. If you want to make something just for you, you can do that via code. And in later videos, I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Okay. But if you want to learn AI one-on-one with me, if you want to learn or have me teach AI to a group of people, like a department, maybe some students, maybe your family, maybe your business partners. If you want to become an AI, like if you want to manage an AI team and you're just trying to learn like what AI is about, all that kind of stuff, I can teach you all those things one-on-one. I have been doing AI for about 7 years now, and I have a website. I'm pulling it up right now for you guys. Oh wow, learning.com. Yeah, I have a website. So please reach out to me if you would like to learn about AI and everything like that. I can just, yeah, I have these free videos here. We can do one-on-one calls, whatever it is you need. I got it. If you have questions involving AI or how you can use it, make money, business automation stuff, if you want me to code something for you, if you want to just learn it, you want notes, you want me to sit down and teach you step by step, I got you. Reach out to me. And I'm here to help you guys. My email is in the description of this video below. Don't be afraid to reach out. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching a video that's part of this series. Peace.